Good morning again, Doug here. New morning, new day, same shirt as yesterday. Every time I get back to my hotel, I just sort of take off the shirt I'm wearing, and I'm hanging them all on the same hook right now. So they're all just sort of piling up. So yesterday's shirt was the outside shirt in the pile, so it's the first one I grabbed. I just put on the same shirt again. It's about 7:30 in the morning, just after 7:30. And the other day I pointed out a restaurant near my hotel, Mustaffa Ha. I think the full name is Haj Mustaffa Ha, or Haji Mustaffa Ha. There's like an HJ at the front, and I think that means the Mustaffa Ha, maybe he's the owner of the restaurant, the founder, I don't know, that he completed the Hajj. He went to Mecca, so I think that's where the HJ comes from, but I'm not entirely sure about that. And Mustaffa Ha is located down one of these small streets that runs near my hotel. There's three of them here. One, I think this is the second one, and there's a whole bunch of small cafes, nice cafes, and local restaurants here all up and down. The noodle place I went to, Udon, like Team Udon, I think is down this street here. And Mustaffa Ha is just down this next street. And as I talked about, I first learned about this restaurant because it used to be located inside this building here, the white one with the red tiles on the top. Big sign there says Museum Telecom. There used to be a nice cafe inside the museum. And when I made plans to go to the museum, I was pretty excited about going to that cafe. But when I got there, the cafe was closed. It didn't exist anymore. And I started asking around, and people told me it moved. And in fact, it's this one, Mustaffa Ha. This is where it moved to. I'm not sure if the name changed, but basically this restaurant, this little cafe, used to be inside the Museum Telecom. And I've been meaning to come here to have something to eat ever since, because they have all kinds of breakfast deals. They even have a little Western style breakfast there. That's probably what I'm going to get, but as you can see, they've got all kinds of things. $5.90 for a breakfast set. And there's the interior. It's a really popular place, especially around lunchtime. It's very busy, so right now I think I'm okay. Looks like there's a seating available. I've placed my order. I just ordered the English breakfast set. Toast and baked beans and sausage and egg and a cup of coffee or tea, your choice. Worked out really well. And so I've learned a few things already. One is that their system here is you just go up to the counter. They got a big menu at the front there. You see all that big board there, all photographs of everything they serve here. And you just pick out what you want, order it at the cash register, pay for it first, and then they give you a number. So I've got number 11. Put that on your table, and you wait, and they will bring you whatever you ordered. And it appears it's one of these restaurants that has the resident English speaker. So when I first went up to the cash register, the woman who was taking the orders, she seemed kind of nervous, and she was looking down. She seemed to be taking a long time with whatever she was doing, and she seemed to be ignoring me, or at least dreading dealing with me. And then she eventually turned to a woman that was washing dishes and said to her, "Hey, we need you." And then the woman washing dishes, who speaks English very well, she came around to the front and spoke to me and said, "Hello, what can I get you?" And she took my order for me because the woman at the cash register didn't speak English. So it's one of those places where they have to get the English speaker to come talk to you. Worked out very well. And it appears, I'm pretty sure it is a halal restaurant. the name, of course, Hajj, Mustaffa, Ha, and then the majority of the women here are wearing a Muslim dress, so I'm pretty sure this is a halal restaurant. The coffee has arrived. Give the coffee a taste. It's got a flavor. There's something going on there, but I can't tell you what. I'd almost say it was not pure coffee. It tastes like cham to me, hot cham. Could very well be. Either way, tastes good. I noticed on the number it says, thank you for your patience, which tells me I think they have a habit here of getting very busy, and then their price, I basically makes them popular, I think. I'm sure they have good food, but they have low prices, and it gets very busy at lunchtime because of that. And even now at breakfast, there's somebody sitting at just about every table. And there it is. Very simple, very straightforward English breakfast set. Just glancing at it, it probably isn't something I would order every day, routinely. You can get better food than this at a kopitiam, like local food. I've already taken a bite out of one piece of toast and the butter and jam is gone, but basically this is what the meal looks like when it comes to your table. Baked beans, scrambled eggs, toast, and then these are the sausage, or the wieners that I was talking about. Who knows? Like maybe they're just supposed to look like that. Others like they're not actually old or anything like that. They just look a bit different. Let's dive in. They're fine. Yeah, they're not bad at all. Very tasty. Nice texture. So just ignore how they look. Focus on how they taste. It's a nice little breakfast. Yeah. Eggs are good. Toast is good. Quick breakfast. It was already done, and I'm on my way to the rest of my day. Just to give a better, like an overview of the place. There's the main sign for it, Cafe Hajj Mustaffa Ha, 1999 it says, and breakfast like a king, the best dine-in breakfast deals. So there's the hours, Monday to Saturday and holidays, 7:30 to 11, and I can attest to that. They actually were open at 7:30, so that's nice. And there it is. This is their breakfast set. Includes one hot drink. You can have tea or coffee. So yeah, you can get roti telur, the half-boiled egg with toast, the standard sort of thing. And this is the one I had, the English breakfast. And there's the egg omelet set, roti jalur, and nasi lemak. There you go. Nasi lemak. And then some other dishes there. And then they have a whole bunch of rice dishes as well. Yeah, they seem to have a huge menu. Just crossed over the street to give you a sense of where it's located, what it looks like. Yeah, very cheerful place. Open, friendly, great place to have breakfast. Planet Doug approved, very much so. And in terms of getting oriented, we're not that far away from the Maybank Tower. And there you can see Merdeka 118 just poking out. Great building here on the corner. Segi College, 1930, it says on the top. I love these buildings that are curved. And apparently the toffee maybe is the building, but it looks like they have some sort of a museum on the inside. This is Urban Museum, MU. toffee at Raja Chulan. Huh. I love a good museum, so I may have to check this out. Maybe I'll do that later today. You never know. Open 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Urban Museum, floors 5 and 6. Okay. So it looks like they have a variety of space in there, all kinds of different things. And a rooftop garden. Okay. Boombong rooftop garden. Open 10 till 8:30. So you got a rooftop garden and you've got an urban museum. And right across the road, Cafe Mustaffa. Mustaffa Ha. Beautiful weather this morning. Hopefully it lasts throughout the day. Look at that blue sky. Very nice. And that's good for me because I have a couple of things I'm doing today. In about 45 minutes or so, I'm meeting someone at Masjid Jamak. I'll wait to introduce him when he shows up, and we're going to get a cup of coffee on a university campus. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, a little bit of a backstory. I met this guy. He's a local Malaysian, and he saw me and he knew my YouTube channel, and he happened to be out taking pictures or taking video with an Olympus camera, if I remember right. So he has an interest in photography, just like I do. So yeah, he came up and said hello and said he knew me from Planet Doug, and we had a drink at that day. We're just chatting, and that was like right before I went to Vietnam. So that was the only time I got together with him. But I said that when I got back from Vietnam, I'd get in touch, and then maybe we can meet up again if he ever goes out on one of his camera walkabouts. And I guess, yeah, that's what he's going to do. So I'm going to meet him down at Masjid Jamak in maybe 45 minutes, and we're going to take like the LRT and buses. He's got this whole plan worked out, going to the University of Malaya, and we're going to get a cup of coffee there and get a tour of the university campus, I suppose. I haven't been on a university campus in Kuala Lumpur before, I don't think. And then, hopefully, after that, I'm going to be going back to Olympus because I got an email saying that my camera was ready. I dropped off my Olympus camera there to fix the battery door and an Olympus lens for them to open it up and clean out some fungus that had been growing inside the lens. And apparently both those jobs are done, and I have to go in and pay them and pick it up. And if there's enough time, enough energy in these legs, and it's not pouring rain, I'll do that this afternoon. But first I have to get money in order to pay them, so it may end up not doing that until tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes.
You want to walk around?
What's that?
Do you want to walk around?
Well, we can get out of the sun.
Yeah.
So that's our bus there.
Yes.
So I've already mentioned you on video when I went for breakfast. I told people that I was meeting someone, a mystery, and but if I met up with him, this is Amir.
Hi.
And as I said in the video, I met Amir. We met outside of
Pasar Seni.
Was it outside of Pasar Seni?
No, inside the station.
I thought it was Masjid Jamak we met.
It was Pasar Seni.
Pasar Seni, okay. And you knew me because you'd seen my YouTube channel, so.
We were taking the escalator together, and you were behind me.
Oh, right.
We were trying to catch the train, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
He remembers better than I do.
This was late April. Right.
Yeah. It was just before I went to Vietnam, and since I got back, got in touch with Amir, and he suggested visiting a university campus to grab a cup of coffee at the cafe on the university, maybe see a couple of a little bit of the university campus.
A brief sightseeing of the campus, yeah.
Right. So why this university? Did you go here?
Yeah, I used to briefly study here and work here for a brief period.
So how long ago did you graduate?
I didn't graduate here. I transferred to another university. So that was maybe a decade ago.
A decade ago?
Yeah.
Do you have fond memories of this campus?
Very much so.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
What were you studying?
Sociology and international relations.
And I think you are a master of public transportation. Well, you were talking about it a lot lately. You've been taking a lot of trains, a lot of buses, going on adventures. It just seems to be an interest you have.
Yes, I very much like public transportation because I don't know, maybe it's just I'm not sure why I like public transportation. Maybe because it's the most convenient way to get about the city.
Okay.
Yes, so yeah.
Yeah, we took the LRT down here. We're at Kerinci station. No, we're at University Station.
Yes.
University Station. And then we're going to be taking...
So yeah, we can take the bus out.
Bus doors open. So this is the university bus. Got to catch it before they take off. Yep. You can use the power of touch and go.
Yeah. Hah? Boleh. Kasih ada lagi bus lagi. Boleh.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Morning. I'm good, thank you.
You want to sit down?
Sure.
Sorry that we had to run.
That's all right.
Because I was afraid that the bus might leave us. So there are two public buses that go into the campus. So one is the Replicals T789 from the University Station. Another one is from Filio Damansara MRT, the T815. Unfortunately, we cannot board the campus bus itself because it's only open to students.
I see.
Yeah. So.
And you mentioned your brother in connection with this university.
Yes, he studies here.
He's now studying there.
Unfortunately, he couldn't join us for today.
Okay. And I mentioned you have an interest. I already mentioned earlier, Amir has an interest in photography. Sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
Because you
just
were
starting out.
Right. You had an Olympus camera with you when I met you last time.
Yes, because it was my brother's camera. So he is an avid photographer. So when he knew that I was interested in cameras, he said, Amir, take my old camera and play with it. So I'm playing with his old camera.
Right. What model was it again? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was the GF1.
GM1. Oh, yeah, right. Very small.
Yeah.
But still interchangeable lenses,
Yep.
even though it's so very, very, very small. Yeah.
It's a Micro Four Thirds camera.
Micro Four Thirds, yeah. Just like mine.
Yes.
But no microphone jack.
Well, yours is Olympus, right?
Yeah, mine's also an Olympus. Yeah, EM5 series. Yeah. I was busy babbling away with Amir about editing programs and YouTube, and I missed the moment when we entered the campus. But we just went through a big gate.
Yep.
So now we're on the campus, and you're just saying it's the oldest
Yep. And
in all of Malaysia?
yes,
the oldest university.
Yes, the oldest university. The number one ranked university in the country.
And the number one, University Malaya.
Malaya.
The name of it. Okay.
So this is the law faculty.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been on any university campus, anywhere. So,
This football field, the ping-pong field. This is the first residential college.
I feel like I'm on a Disney tour bus. If you look up to your left,
Yes.
you will see. So you said it's the top-ranked university.
Yes, top-ranked university.
So for you to get into it, was it very difficult? You had very high marks. You had to compete to get in.
Yeah, relatively so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's quite competitive to get the campus.
Very competitive.
And I think it's ranked number 16 in the world, if I'm not mistaken.
Number 16
Number 16 in the world.
in the world.
Yeah, in the world.
Wow.
Number one in the country. 16.
Does it have is it known for one particular department, like famous for its engineering department or medicine or anything like that?
Maybe the engineering department, the medical department.
And in Malaysia, is it expensive to go to university, or are there government grants? How does that work?
The education is subsidized by the government, and students can get loans.
Okay.
Because the country has set up a national fund for loans to study. So you can also get scholarships. So this is the engineering faculty.
Junior faculty?
Engineering faculty.
Engineering faculty.
Yes.
Ah, I see.
And this is the biomedics department. Bioperubatan, biomedic.
Do you get a lot of foreign students here?
Yes, a lot of Middle Eastern students and also East Asian students.
I think the cost of a university education in Canada has increased a lot over the last 20 or 30 years. When I attended university, the costs were quite low, but today, much, much higher.
I think the same goes for many countries in the world, right? This is the main library.
Main library.
Might go here after this, after we have coffee.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Amir promised me coffee. That's how he convinced me to go back to university. You can have a good coffee. So that's how you can get me to do anything. Just promise me coffee, and I'll come along.
So this is the science faculty.
Science faculty.
My brother is studying at the engineering faculty, so he's there actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the arts and social sciences. Sorry, arts and social sciences faculty. So I studied here. This is the main bus stop of the campus, the library bus stop. So we will depart here.
We get off here?
No,
We don't.
Get off. No.
Okay.
We go off and then the bus stop.
So when you went to university, did you live here or did you live
Yes, I live here.
off campus?
Inside campus.
Alright. But you're from KL,
I'm from KL. Yes. I'm from
but it made
Batu.
more sense for you to stay on campus
Yes.
instead of going home every day.
So during the earlier stages, I stayed in the campus, and then when in my subsequent semesters, I stayed at my home and just come here by car. I drive my own car.
Why did you change to a different university? You graduated from a different one, so you started here.
Yeah, I started here. Then, due to some circumstances, I had to stop my studies here. Then I restarted my studies at Penang, in Penang actually.
Oh, in Penang.
Yeah, at the National Science University, University of Science, Malaysia, in the same field.
I see.
Yes. So I studied here for a couple of years. I had to unfortunately stop and I restarted somewhere else.
So it had nothing to do with going to a better school or something. You just it was something else. You just had to stop studying for a while, and then you restarted again later on. I see. Yeah, it took me a long time to finish my degree. I kept stopping and starting. I went to 2 different universities as well, and then I would leave, go traveling for a while, then go back to university, get a few more credits, then leave, and then come back. It took me a long time.
I mean, education should be a lifelong experience. It's a lifelong thing. Kelas perusahaan. Ke depan juga.
Kereta ayah guna bang.
Okay.
Kereta kita buat air guna jahanam.
Okay, terima kasih ya.
Berjalan.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye. And there he goes. Very friendly bus driver. T789. Give that man a raise. Good customer service. But we couldn't go out the back door.
Yeah, because the card, card reader is broken.
Card reader's broken.
Well, not broken for every card, just certain types of cards.
I
Maybe
see.
the newer cards. So welcome to the campus.
Yeah,
So
there it
this
is.
is the famous-
University Malaya,
Yep.
2024. A lot of flags for Independence Day
Yes.
coming up.
In 2 weeks' time.
Maybe the two of us, if we stand together,
Sure.
I don't know, maybe we have can't quite see the sign behind us.
Maybe you can. Yeah.
I can't quite make it out, can you?
Maybe a bit. Maybe if it. Yeah.
Raise it up, something like that.
Yep.
University of Malaya. You called that's the main building of the campus? The
Main University Hall.
Which is it?
Main University Hall.
Main University
Yes.
Hall.
It is called Dewan Tunku Chancellor. Maybe you can.
I think we have to just cross.
Yep.
We've been waiting for the pedestrian crosswalk,
Yep.
but it's not changing.
Yes. We wouldn't cooperate.
It's looking very nice here. The trees, the shade,
Yeah.
park setting.
So the coffee shop is right over there. If you can see that small building over there.
Okay.
Is it closed? I just went here a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Amir is hanging out with me,
Yep.
and because he's on Planet Doug at the moment, you know what that means? Can you guess? Closed. We had our eye on this coffee shop, but of course, it's my karma. Everywhere I try to go is often closed. So we are out of luck here.
I don't know. We have 2 more coffee shops.
Yeah, we have 2 more coffee shops. This is a university campus, so
Yes.
we can find another one. But yeah, I've been watching the soccer game over there while we were walking over here.
Maybe there's a tournament going on.
It's a nice, I don't know, but pretty nice pitch. Looks well cared for.
You want to walk over there and see?
Yeah, just
Sure.
take
Why
a
not?
look. Film some of the action. Look at that.
It's a nice beach.
Do you have any idea what teams these are? Who they play for?
No, I don't. I don't know what matches this even. Because I think this beach is open to the public.
Yeah?
So yeah, maybe they are outsiders. Maybe, yeah, not from the campus.
So would you say it's a popular sport in Malaysia?
It's the most popular sport.
The
in
most
Malaysia.
popular?
Yeah. I think it's the most global popular sport, right?
Of course, yeah, globally.
Same here.
There's no competition, yeah. You said this is the administration building.
Yes, Chancellery, administration building. So the art gallery that we are going today is located inside this building.
Ah, I see.
Maybe we'll head here after coffee.
Okay. Nice. We get a nice view from up there too,
Yeah.
maybe. So we're heading to the library, and there's a ZUS Coffee shop inside the library. So killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
So we are heading back up to the University Hall and then walk down to the library.
We're taking a shortcut through the Faculty of Music. And
Yes.
Amir says he used to hang out here as a student. So they have a nice grassy courtyard. It's nice and cool in here
Yep.
compared to outside.
Cooler outside, yes.
I was just commenting on how empty the place is. There's nobody here. Well, that's because it's a semester break.
So yeah, I usually hang out here. Because it's cooler, you know?
The hunt goes on. This is she coffee.
Yep.
Has a little bit of character, I think. It's Got a classic motorcycle out front. And this is actually where the bus dropped us off earlier, right in front of it, but they're not open yet. They don't open for another half hour or so.
Half an hour.
But we have one more chance. ZUS.
ZUS.
And we'll see what's going on at ZUS.
So my brother is messaging me and asking, are you at Kona Mocha Pot, the previous coffee shop? I said, it's closed.
Yeah, you can tell him no. It was like,
dang it, it's closed.
it was like your main reason for coming out here, wasn't it? To go there. But hey, it's my fault.
Nah,
because,
it's
because
never.
you're with me.
No.
That's how things go.
Internet duck. Yeah. You could have just gone to the Masjid Jami ZUS, you know?
That what?
The ZUS Coffee at Masjid Jami.
Yeah. Could have just stayed there.
Yeah. Well, part of the journey, you know?
Yeah. Came out here to see the campus as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
Yep. So I think this used to be the locker room for the library.
For the...
Library.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Locker room? What would they need lockers for?
To place your bags.
Oh, for students?
Yeah, for students,
Put your
yeah.
bags. Okay.
And there's a vending machine over here. I still remember it. So apparently ZUS bought the place, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought there'd be much bigger coffee shops because students would spend a lot of time in coffee shops with their laptops, working, doing whatever. But yeah, I thought this place would be huge.
It's quite small.
Yeah, it's quite small. Smaller than a normal one.
Smaller than a normal one.
In the city. Yeah.
True. So which one is which? Even though we have the same drink. I have mine. Let's sugar. This is mine. This is yours. Yeah.
You got the same one?
Yeah, the same one, but less sugar.
Less sugar.
Yep.
Wow. That's like a weapon. That must be meant mainly for bubble milk tea, right?
No, I think this is because this is made from, I think...
032.
Some sort of biodegradable...
Yeah, biodegradable stuff. I think this is... Maybe
Can you eat it?
Yeah, you can eat it.
I don't know about that.
Because it will melt when you
Yeah?
put it, yep.
It says Earth's necessity. Blue is the new green. I guess blue is the color of ZUS.
Blue is the color of ZUS.
That's their... But this isn't blue. But yeah, it's like...
Yep. This is like a weapon.
Well, this would be so... Kids in grade school in Canada would love this just for like spitballs and shooting each other. But you say it, you think it melts?
Yeah, it will.
Really?
Yep.
In cold too?
It will get soggy.
Oh, soggy.
Yeah, then probably will melt. I've had mine just bend like this. Before, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how's coffee.
That's an odd slogan though. Wake up for coffee.
You wake up for coffee.
But not really.
Yeah, I know.
It's supposed to be coffee wakes you
Yeah.
up. Why would you wake up for coffee?
And that's clever, I think. Oh, I had. So this is peach oolong.
Don't even
No,
need-
I have a different drink, not the same drink.
101.
All right.
So you have the dark oolong, right?
Yeah,
so
dark
I have
oolong.
the peach oolong. So as you can see that's my full name.
Oh.
So it's very long actually. Hey, you have on yours as well.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Bin Abdul Rahim.
Yes, that's my father's name.
Regular. Served by Lydia, or made by Lydia.
No, Lydia is the coffee bean's name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There are two types of coffee beans here.
I don't know
Lydia
anything.
And,
Okay.
so dairy milk, sugar, and
Iced dark oolong champ.
Yes. How's the drink anyway? Is it okay?
Yeah. I'm waiting for it to get as cold as possible.
It's cool enough for me.
Actually, I don't even need the lid either, to be honest, since we're just sitting here.
I'll just open mine as well.
So I'm just trying to stir it, right?
Yeah.
And it's easier to stir without the... Now, you better not tip it over, 'cause now the whole thing will go. You don't need this either, because that's for hot coffee, right? It's like...
Maybe if your hands are sensitive to cold.
Okay. Wake up for coffee.
So how long will you be staying in KL?
Oh, well, it looks like I'm leaving already on Monday.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm going down to Port Dickson for a month.
Okay.
I still have my bicycle here and all my camping gear. I decided to keep it for now, but I needed a place to store it. So a friend of mine has a house down in Port Dickson, so I'm going to leave everything in his house.
Ah, I see.
And I'm going down there to put the bike together and take care of some stuff. And I'm just going to stay there for a month while I work on videos from Vietnam.
Ah, so you'll be staying in
Port Dickson for a month, and then after that, I'm not sure.
I see.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I have so many things to do in KL. I have a feeling I'm just going to end up going back and forth all the time, because I have to come into town to do something and then back to Port
You
Dickson.
can just take the KTM, right? Commuter.
Well, it's a little bit complicated because there's no KTM in Port Dickson.
You have to go to Seremban, right?
Yeah, you know all that. How do you know that?
From your video.
Oh, from my video. Okay, right.
Because you
Yeah, you have to take a
took the
bus.
KTM, yeah.
But now that I've done it one time, it's easy.
It's
You know,
easy.
the first time you have to figure everything out. But now that I know how, and my friend who lives there, or he has a house there, he goes back and forth all the time. He drives, so he'll probably come down, and if I need to come into KL, we'll just drive in together probably.
Yeah. It's about an hour plus away from KL.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought I had a ton of reasons to come back, but since I can pick up my Olympus today, that's taken care of. So all that remains is two GoPros are still being worked on. And yeah, before we leave here, I should send a message to the camera store just to...
So where's the camera store located?
The one with the GoPro is at Berjaya Times Square.
Oh, okay. So you can take the monorail, right? The monorail, right?
Yeah, you can get there by monorail or MRT to Bukit Bintang station, and then just walk a little bit. Ah, it's better. It's getting nicer, colder.
Yeah.
Pretty light flavor. I often have cham at kopitiams. I order the cham, and it's got a very strong flavor. This cham is
Quite
lighter,
lighter, yeah. See,
more milky.
so do you like your coffee strong?
I think so, yeah. Depends on the coffee, but yeah, I like it to be able to taste the coffee flavor. So I like it strong, yeah.
Actually, I don't drink much coffee.
No?
Only when I'm out with my friends or with you.
Yeah. More important to me is how hot or cold it is.
Yep.
I like hot coffee, so I often end up at Starbucks.
Really hot coffee.
Yeah, really, really hot. As hot as possible. So.
Because at the place that we originally wanted to go to, they serve one of the menus. They serve their coffee in a pot, still boiling.
Okay. Is that why you were thinking of it?
Yeah, that's why. Dang it.
Yeah, that's too bad. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
You were thinking. You had a plan. Yeah. We had our coffee at ZUS Coffee. And Amir was telling me that room, he remembers it used to be a locker room.
Yeah.
But not anymore.
Nope.
And,
It's a long time ago, maybe a decade
but a
ago.
locker room for the library. And yeah, there's ZUS right over there. But it's actually part of the library building. And that we're standing in front of the main library right here. And I remember that name, Perpustakaan.
Perpustakaan.
Perpustakaan, the library. And Amir checked inside, and he can take me in as a visitor. And we can just take a look at the library, see what it looks like inside.
Let's go.
Yep. Oh, they have more tables. These are probably part of ZUS as well.
No, this is part of the library.
Oh, okay.
So they can hang out here.
Feels so strange to be inside a library. I haven't been inside a library for so long. Yeah, we don't tend to think about them anymore because we have the internet.
Yep.
Physical books. A little bit of a book smell, right?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, you can smell it. One advantage to a library is they have to keep it really air conditioned.
Yep.
So the books don't deteriorate, right? So it's nice and cool in here.
So for social sciences and humanities students, this is their floor.
I see.
One book's over there. There's an Asian corner. I don't know what that is. Used to be just a place to hang out. Yeah, just books.
Yeah, look at that.
Look.
It makes me think more about movies than anything else, because the only time I see anything that looks like this is in a movie.
Oh, right.
Like some kind of a chase scene.
Yes.
They're trying
horror
to
film,
shoot
you know?
yeah, horror film. They're being chased by a monster, and then on all sides.
Maybe you can edit the video to put some suspenseful music.
Yeah, look at that. And yeah, you can actually see up onto the next floor here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could go running along here, and you don't know where the monster is. Could be anywhere.
Could be right up.
Ukraine. I just spotted
Here's the
that.
Toronto Press.
Yeah, University of Toronto Press. Look at these, all hardcover books. It's like a blast from the past.
Yeah, historical books here. Books about history.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of Sarawak, Malay Archipelago, Singapore, Indonesia, history.
And here's Sumatra.
Sumatra, Indonesia. Oh. Wow. Look at that. I was just watching a new sitcom about a library in Canada called Shelved or something.
Shelved.
Like that. Yeah, just
Oh.
a very small, light comedy, a situation comedy, but based in a community library. Yeah, this is a common work area for undergraduates. Yeah. Individuals or groups working together.
Yes. So there are students, even though this is the semester break. So probably this is the most this is the busiest place usually during semester because there's a. Can you see COLA over there?
Yeah.
It's short for collaborative learning area. Yeah. So this is the green zone, which we can talk, we can discuss.
Oh, I see.
We can definitely record video. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the university area is divided into zones. So the green zone. So people can have discussions here. So groups can work together.
Yep.
And then the blue zone, quieter. And then the red zone, the most quiet, I guess.
So they have 3 like small meeting rooms to discuss. So yeah, that's the whiteboard. So yeah.
Almost like a co-working space.
Co-working space, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a comfortable area.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, sofas.
You can see that even the student is lying down.
Kick off your shoes.
Yep. You can go up.
Yeah, and there's a number of these exercise bicycles. I saw a couple of students riding the bikes and studying at the same time.
So can you just sit down?
Yeah, looks like you can you pedal the bike, get some exercise, and put your books here. You can read and study at the same time.
So you don't have to. Oh,
Amir is reliving his student days. Yeah, for this area, yeah, you kick off your shoes.
yep.
And then it's like being in your own living room.
It's very busy during the semester.
So when you were sitting there, were you studying or were you sleeping?
I do stuff.
You dozed off.
You know, when the memories come back. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice and spacious up here, very comfortable. Of course, this is between semesters. School is out right now, which is normally, I'm assuming, it would be full of students. But right now, it's pretty quiet, pretty empty.
So this place is called Kola.
Yeah, cool.
It's
Or it could be
wonderful.
collaborative sleeping area.
Yep.
So, question for you: how does it feel to be back on your old campus?
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this campus. This is my first university, and I worked here for a bit. Yeah, I've had a good life here actually. Yep. Very memorable. But I like universities in general.
Yeah.
I like the place, the feel of it, the vibe.
You're an academic at heart.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's the bus that we took.
Yeah.
That's the bus. How about you? How do you feel to be back at the campus? At a campus?
The main thing I'm thinking about, I think about this a lot lately, is how long life is. Because my university days are so far in the past, it doesn't even feel real anymore. It's almost like I'm reminded, being here, I'm like, oh yeah, I went to university once upon a time. But it feels like it was a previous lifetime.
Yep.
So long ago. Feels like it has no relationship at all to today.
I get what you mean.
That's what I end up
Yeah,
thinking about. And I never had, when you watch movies and TV shows, people go to university and they go to school with the same people and they have lifelong friends. They all graduate together and they know each other for their whole lives. I never had that because my program was so small and I kept leaving. I would leave for a year, come back to school, leave for a year. There was no class, so I didn't develop any lifelong attachment to the university.
I see.
Never had any feeling for the place, other students. Yeah, it's just not like it is in the movies.
You might want to cross now?
Yeah,
Because it's over there.
so yeah, just to give a look around, what the campus looks like.
Yeah, this is nice.
And yeah, a lot of greenery, which is nice. It's a nice day to be here. Faculty of Arts and Sciences, Business, Education. Yeah, a little bit hilly too, which is nice. Got some hills here. Yeah, very nice. Amir is taking us in this direction because there is the Museum of Asian Arts, Seni Asia,
Sunny Asia.
off in this direction. From watching my videos, he might know I have a love of museums.
Yeah.
I seek them out anyway.
True.
Quite often, history museums or technology museums, things like that. Yeah, I enjoy them.
Actually, I thought of the museum first before the coffee.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think that has been here. Let's go here.
So there's the museum building, Museum of Asian Art. Yeah, a lot of interesting buildings as you walk around here. Different ages, architectural styles. But overall, it does feel like an older campus. All of the buildings have a, I don't know, 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s feel
60s,
to them.
Yep.
Yeah.
A grayish block.
Yeah. At this Museum of Asian Art, they looked like they had a fairly strict no photography rule. So I didn't take any pictures, I didn't take any video. So all we have, Amir and I, we have memories. But what did you think of it?
That was good. It was well informative, but maybe it's a bit hard for non-Malay speaking visitors because there's an English translation there, but you have to scan a QR code first.
Yeah.
So for those who don't have smartphones or it's quite hard. I think it would be nice if the exhibition has English translation, even a simpler one.
Yeah, it was all in Malay, all the exhibits.
But not a big deal, you know.
No, it's not a big deal. You can just make sure your phone is charged up and you've got internet connection, Google Translate. You can read everything that's important.
Yep.
And they, as you said, they have QR codes.
Yes.
Takes you to a website where you get an English translation.
In PDF.
PDF form.
Yeah.
You got to download it and open it. But the exhibit right now is about what they call the limar, a type of weaving. And I don't really have it all straight in my head because I couldn't read all of it and I didn't translate everything, but seems to have a lot of different interpretations and definitions, like what is limar weaving and what isn't. But it seems to be connected with royalty, and noble families would use this type of weaving to make cloth to wear and for bedding and things like
for
that.
Ceremonies.
Yeah, it's beautiful weaving, full on. Like they have a loom there on display, and you can see the loom. And I don't know if limar involves a special weaving technique. I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
I think it's more about the quality of the colors,
and the
fabric and the art form. It was very understated. We're not talking about like vibrant, crazy colors. It was very geometric, understated colors, very nice. They have a lot of beautiful displays of the weaving itself. So I enjoyed that quite a bit. And then on the second floor was more about pottery.
Yep, Siamese pottery.
Siamese pottery, which kind of brought me back to Thailand because I went to the historic sites, Sukhothai and places like that. And you got to see all the kilns there and learn about the classic pottery techniques for that style of pottery. And they had a lot of examples on display in there. Beautifully air conditioned. That was really nice. And that's free to go in. So that's cool too. But yeah, it's worth checking out. Nice little museum. Not a big one, obviously.
Free entrance, you know, open to the public.
Yeah, open to the public. Yeah, I enjoyed that quite a bit. And there's a lot, I mean, on another day I could spend a lot more time in there because there's a lot of little details, things I didn't know about. Particularly the Mary people.
Mary, yep.
Who are they again?
They are the Orang Asli people, like the
Orang Asli?
Orang Asli, like the Aborigines.
Okay. Of the Malay Peninsula?
Yeah, of the Malay Peninsula.
And what's their situation now?
They are a tribe located just, I think, southwest of KL, about maybe 20 kilometers from here, in an island called Pulau Keri Island. Yeah.
And there used to be a lot more of them?
I'm not so sure. I haven't been there for a long time. So, yeah, but there's a community over there, and it's quite a tourist spot.
I see.
Because they are known for their mask and their art form.
Yeah, that's what they had in the gallery there in the museum was one display of Ma Mary masks, wooden masks. I thought they were quite impressive, but I didn't know who the Ma Mary were. So it's sort of
one of the tribes of
original inhabitants of this area. Huh, cool. So you learn something when you come here. Limar weaving, pottery, Sukhothai, Siam pottery, and the Ma Mary people, things like that. Yeah, these kind of look like there could be student apartments all through here.
Lots of students. Actually, there's lots of students.
Yeah. bus goes back to
The LRT.
University Station.
Actually, the station is just right behind us.
Oh, yeah?
It will circle around.
It'll circle around.
Just wait. We have to cross the road, you know? Just wait.
Nice blue skies on the GoPro.
Yep.
I could never get over all the skyscrapers here. All the condo buildings. So many of them.
Not a moment too soon. Cranes.
Building more of them.
Building more of them, yeah.
Bangsar South. Does your family live in something like this or something more traditional?
More traditional.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Zeroing in on the LRT station. Get back into that. I've just been marveling at the area we've been going through. Just endless skyscrapers, and where there are no skyscrapers, they're building new ones. I mean, just look out the window right here where I am. Off in that direction.
Buildings upon buildings.
Yeah, buildings upon buildings, just everywhere you look. Old and the new. I always like these older buildings, like this apartment right in front of us. The stairs on the outside, the balcony is running all the way around. They seem more open and friendly to me.
Yeah.
The modern buildings are all sealed. I was talking to Amir about the noise on these buses, the crashing and banging and the squeaking.
It's very hard to hold a conversation.
Yeah, trying to have a conversation, but you end up shouting. It's like you're at a concert.
More or less, yes.
There's the Gateway Mall, and I think this is where we started.
Yeah.
This is where we got the bus to go to the university.
To go.
Oh, there's our original bus driver. Hello.
Hello, how are you today?
Good.
Where you come from?
Canada.
You
Yeah.
speak Malay?
Not again. I already took it once. But yeah. And there, yeah, our bus driver from the first ride, I think.
Masih
And there's more huge buildings
dia daripada
in all
Canada.
directions.
Saya daripada sayang je Batu Cave.
Ada speaking yang
Something
Ah,
going
tu saya
on.
cakap dengan dia tadi yang Dak, kamu apa? He wants to show you something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I show you this promotion, you know, it's fine. If you're not citizen, delegate.
Oh, I see.
Okay, we take all the things, all the bus, LRT, monorail, and whatever.
So 10 ringgit
10 ringgit per day.
one day.
3 days, 2 days, 18 ringgit, and then meanwhile 3 days, 25 ringgit.
I see.
Including bus, LRT, monorail,
All of it. Okay.
Unlimited, right?
unlimited.
That's
You
a good
just
idea.
take your pass, you touch only.
There you go. Okay. Thank you.
Cik, nama apa cik?
Ha?
Nama? Cik Ghazali?
Ghazali.
Ah, okay. Amir, saya Amir.
Kerja mana?
Saya kerja sendiri saya. Dulu saya kerja UM.
Kau
Dulu saya kerja UM.
masuk dengan t-shirt
Oh iya ke?
Habis tu PKP online mana saya kerti. Kita bawa bas.
Cik masuk masa COVID?
Sebelum PKP.
Oh.
Habis paksa berhenti lah. Kita online mana kerti.
Yelah. PMC kat luar kan? Kat R&D tu kan? Kat R&D tu. Tapi dia punya sampai ya?
Tapi sini lah.
I see. Boleh berhenti lah.
Masalahnya tu pakai ni, pakai online kita mana kerti.
Yelah.
Kita pakai
Dia tiba-tiba ubah ke?
Kalau kita pakai disket, orang pakai pendrive. Ayah kat ayah. Orang pakai pendrive.
Mana tahu Encik bersambung nanti kan balik kan? Okay Cik, pergi dulu lah. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Bye.
Thank you.
Very friendly driver.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
He was the same driver, right?
Yes.
That took us out there.
That's why he remembered us.
And what was he talking about here? He looked a little bit, he had a story to tell.
So he asked me where I was staying and what I was doing. So I told him that I was working here before and studying here. So he told me that he's studying also in UM as a business learning student. But he had to drop out due to the change in from traditional classroom to digital classroom during COVID, right?
I see.
So he's not very well versed in computers, so he had to drop out. So that's unfortunate.
I see.
So yeah.
Huh. This is something new. I've never seen this before. You can rent an umbrella, a shared umbrella for 2 ringgit per day. Have you seen that before?
Yes, I have.
I've never seen one before. Look at that. 2 ringgit. So press here to borrow or return. Oh, there's a button.
So maybe there's a conveyor belt there.
And then you scan. Okay, so there are instructions here. I'm not going to read all of them, but so okay, very cool. A quick update on today's small adventures. I've taken Amir on a Planet Doug journey. He took me on his journey to the university, and I took him on a journey to Olympus. Yeah, I think I mentioned already, they sent me an email last night saying that my camera and my lens were both ready to be picked up. So I just went into Olympus now, and yeah, everything was good to go. 280 ringgit to get the lens cleaned and the battery door fixed. And yeah, no issues at all. So that's good news. And now we're looking for something to eat, and we have our sights set on the My Town complex. So we're gonna go there. Food court or restaurant or something inside there. What made you think of My Town? Just
Because it's the nearest mall to
the nearest mall,
from the
that's it.
Olympus shop.
Except Sunway Velocity is technically the nearest mall, right?
Wow, that's true. I totally forgot about the mall.
Well, I thought maybe you knew, you've been eating here before. You
Yeah.
knew. Yeah?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
been here a few times.
All right. We're on familiar ground.
You're in safe hands, don't worry.
Yep. Oop, gonna get run over. At long last, after a lot of walking. Yeah, we did a lot of walking, this guy and I.
Yes, we did.
And we're at a place called Tori Teppanyaki at My Town.
My town.
And popped in here, and my lunch has arrived. I can't record very much because we got loud music playing, but I ordered their signature dish, the chicken teppanyaki. This is the set: miso soup, rice, pickles, and mochi.
Mochi ball, yeah.
Mochi there for dessert, I guess. So that's what I have, and much needed water. I never drink enough during the day. I always forget to drink, so I'm really thirsty. He's got some Lipton iced tea over there. And what did you order?
Spicy ramen.
Spicy ramen.
Yeah, chicken ramen.
Okay, spicy chicken ramen. All right. So that's what's going on here. And look what I have on the table. My Olympus. My baby is back. So far, everything is working. Everything is looking good. There's the battery door on the bottom. So I got that lever replaced. And this lens, I got the fungus cleaned out of this lens. So everything is back in, I believe, perfect operate condition. Everything's good to go. So, I'm not going to film eating the meal. I just wanted to show it on video a little bit. What lunch is looking like. All right. Just finishing up here at Tori Teppanyaki, a Lao restaurant. And there's the interior. They're not very busy yet. I imagine this place will be busy at night. It'll fill up. There's some of their... Oh, volcano ramen. Is that what you had? Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. I didn't get it on video. But he ordered this one. Was that what you ordered?
Spicy one. Oh,
the spicy Jugu ramen. And it came looking like this. And I thought, wow, that looked pretty good. But then they had a big pitcher of red hot spicy sauce, like a big pitcher of it. And they filled this almost right to the top. And then they put this on, close it, and then all this steam comes out of the top like a volcano. I didn't get any of that on video. It all happened way too fast. But it's a smoking hot bowl of volcano ramen.
It's hot already. It's hot.
Yeah, it was really hot and spicy.
It's spicy. It's not that spicy, but it's hot.
And I guess the point of this is to sort of keep the heat in.
Yeah, to retain the heat.
Yeah. And then you get to see the steam coming out of the top like a volcano. And that was cool. But mine was much less challenging. I had the chicken teppanyaki, and it came with a big bowl of miso soup and
I
stuff
think your
like
food
that.
looks better on the table than
I
this
know,
photo.
yeah.
Yeah?
The food, to be honest,
Usually it's
yeah.
the other way around.
That's true. The meal I had looked amazing when it came to the table. It looked better than that by far. Yeah. So, all right. That was really good. That was amazing. And the day is winding down. Nothing new of note to report. As the day is winding down, I'm back in my neighborhood. And you know I'm back in my neighborhood, walking towards my hotel, because there it is. You can see the KL Tower through the trees there. And the Petronas Towers. Yeah, you see both over there. Yeah, this particular day, very interesting one. Started off at the Mustaffa restaurant for breakfast. And then a visit to the University of Malaya. It's been so long since I've been on a university campus, going into a big library, things like that. It's just such an odd feeling. Feels like something from a very distant life, long ago life. And then, yeah, I went to Olympus and picked up my Olympus camera with the lens, everything cleaned, the battery door compartment fixed. It now locks into place. That's nice. Got that taken care of. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I also heard about my GoPro Hero 12. It was sort of caught in limbo because I brought it back to the camera store. They sent it to the distributor, and the distributor has been holding on to it, looking for a problem, and apparently whenever they turn on the GoPro, they say they can't replicate the problem with it. So from their point of view, there's nothing wrong with the GoPro, so they're just sending it back. They're not going to do anything with it. And the guys at Alltech Camera, where I bought the GoPro originally, they said, well, there's really nothing we can do about that. They have the power to do that. They're just going to send it back and say there's nothing wrong with the camera, so we have to give it back to you, and you can go use it. And then when the problem happens again, which it will, just document it as much as you can. And if it happens a lot, bring it back to us and we'll send it back to them. So yeah, it's a game of hot potato with a defective GoPro. But who knows? Maybe the problem that I was facing with the LCD screen not working, maybe that really was only happening because the GoPro was overheating. in Vietnam when I was using it. And yeah, and I guess that's why it wasn't happening with the distributor, because all they do when it's nice and cold in an air-conditioned room, they turn it on and it works. But of course, the next time I put it inside a media mod, take it out into the streets of Saigon and walk around for a little bit, then it's going to get hot enough that the LCD screen is going to crash all over again. But anyway, such is life, you know. Even when the LCD screen was broken for several days, like day after day after day, I could still use it. I could still shoot video with it. It shot video and recorded video. I just couldn't look at the video on the GoPro, so I could still use it, technically. So anyway, we'll see how this particular adventure plays out in the end. But now I'm back in my neighborhood, just outside of my hotel, and shutting down for now.